What is up, guys? This is the Mattman98 and welcome inside the Matt Cave for another tutorial for Black Ops 4 Dead of the Night. In this tutorial, guys, we'll be teaching you how to get the Allistair'S Annihilator, also known as the Pimped Out, aka the Peck-a-Punched Wonder Weapon in Dead of the Night. This is absolutely essential. Essential, I say, to beating the Easter egg on Dead of the Night. You need it for a particular step, so definitely want to obtain this Wonder Weapon. But guys, before we even continue with this video, make sure to do me a big favor. Go over to that big fat red subscribe button and make sure to click that. And while you're here, make sure to drop a like and hit that thumbs up button. So the first step is you're going to want to take the shield, go into the library, and you want to melee on this middle part of the library wall, which open a secret door. There's a piece of a part that goes for the Chaos Theory weapon, and you want to make your way all the way over. Once you've, of course, done the step to unlock Pack-a-Punch, there is a link in the description down below how to unlock Pack-a-Punch. You'll go over here, and you'll go ahead and open the way to the Pack-a-Punch area because you're going to want to get a material from the wolf. Now, keep in mind, you need silver bullets, which is also in the link in the description down below. You'll also need that. You'll have to get that. You'll have to use the silver bullets to kill the werewolf, and why not? It's a werewolf. But you'll definitely need to kill the werewolf because when the werewolf dies via the silver bullets, it will drop a special material. As you see, he basically dropped it right below himself as he died. I picked it up. And we'll go and get past these zombies. Now, the point being behind this is you're going to need to get, as I knife these zombies out of my face, you're going to need to get these two materials to upgrade the Allistair'S Folly, which is a link to the description down below on how to obtain the Wonder Weapon without using the box spins. Go ahead and check that out so you can do that. But I have the Wonder Weapon here. But you're going to have to upgrade this first and foremost to what's called the Chaos Theory. Now, once you obtain that secret item from that secret room in the library and you get the material from the werewolf, you're going to make your way all over to the greenhouse laboratory. You're going to go over this little mixing chamber here. You're going to drop it right in that little mixing chamber right there. It's going to take about roughly 10 to 15 seconds, sometimes depending on how... I'm not sure if there's an exact time on it, but it doesn't take too long. It's going to mix the material in there. You wait for it and wait for it to come out, and there it is right there, a mixed thing. It looks like a little blood vial, so basically you're going to hold square on that. You're going to go all the way back over to that mixing table right over here, hold square, aka the action button, and you'll be able to have the Chaos Theory. Now, the Chaos Theory is essential part to getting the upgrade portion of the weapon. It's actually nice to have because you can use a charge thing to use a little tornado, as you see here, or you can also use it for an attack, which is also going to be essential that you're going to use in the next step. Now, this next step is going to be kind of a combination of two things. It's going to be the bat bile you need to gather, and also the little green mushroom portion in the forest you have to dig up. So, while we're doing this, we're doing the tornado part here. As you're going to see, there's going to be some bat bile that falls to the ground here in just a couple of seconds. I should be showing you at some point here. But at some point during this little part, there's little yellow stuff here, as you see right here. It's the bat bile. You want to gather a bunch of that, at least 3 or 4 of them, depending on if you do it solo or... I think it's 3 or 4 no matter what. But you want to gather a lot of that with the tornado thing, because that's essential to this part of upgrading the weapon. But also, what you want to do is use your charged attack, this green stuff. You're going to shoot the zombie with it, and it's kind of a brainwash thing. They're going to dig some holes. So they need to dig holes near these blue mushrooms. Now, right about here, you see right there, you picked up a part. That's a part you use, and once you get that part, you are on to the next step of upgrading it, and this is going to be the more fun part, I guess you'd say, of the Easter egg. So next, you're going to want to shoot 4 orange lit lamps. Now, they do randomize from time to time, so it's not always the same ones as you see in my example here, but as you see, I hit 2 lamps here. I'm going to go over to the 3rd one right here. Mine was lucky enough to be right to the left for the 4th one. Now, as the smoke appears, you might want to spam your Wonder Weapon right there as soon as that thing appears. Otherwise, you're going to be playing basically dodgeball of sorts with what I was playing with this vampire. And you'll be taking it quite a while. So if you're trying to do a speed run, it's probably best that you do that. I did not in this case, so it took me a minute to try to get this vampire down because he will fly around forever. If you don't shoot him down in a certain amount of time, he will despawn, and you'll have to try the step all over again. So in my case, I just shot like about 3 or 4 times here. Eventually, one of my shots hit him right about here. I believe I hit him. Yes, right here. And so once you hit him, he disappears and he drops down a vampire heart of sorts. But that is a special part you're going to need. Go over to that part where it landed, hold square, and you're on to the next step. So the next step's pretty simple, kind of like the one with the vampire. You're actually going to use that bat bile you gathered before, fill up to the top. You'll use that bat bile, rub it on here to summon the red vampire. Now, this guy is an absolute beast, so you might want to spam and kill this guy really, really fast because he's going to summon a boatload of vampires to attack you with him. Once you kill him, you pick up the material he drops, and you're on to the next step. So the final step of the Easter egg is pretty simple. You're going to gather all the material you did before. You're actually going to, before you actually install the parts, as I try to do here like a knucklehead, you're actually going to make your way over to the usual mixing chamber. Now, I think you might have to do, instead of just one time to gather this blood vial-like material, you're going to have to go through this a couple of times. So you go ahead and plop it in that little machine. It takes a little time to make this little blood vial. I believe you have to do it 2 times to upgrade to the Allistair'S Annihilator. But I just save you to spare you the time of recording. I just did it the second time, so you guys only have to see the second time to save time. And here you go. You grab that and grab the vial from there. Hold the part to get the part. Run over here, and I'm going to transition to the next scene, which is the part you've been waiting for. Wait for it. You hold the action button over there, and you can install the amazing wonder weapon known as the Allistair'S Annihilator. Guys, this thing literally lives up to its name. It annihilates zombies. It has like 4 different superpowers. This, I guess I said superpower. This is one of them. This one actually disintegrates the zombies and slows them down, almost to the likely like you have a scepter of Raw. It has a couple other abilities that are really nice. One of them is a green, like a dark green thing that goes to the ground that actually shrink rays, in a sense, shrinks the zombies to the point where they die. Obviously, the other 2 ones are a part of it from the original Wonder Weapon, where you can create a tornado and make all the zombies spin in the air while you sit there and laugh at them as they die. Or, as the original one was, you can use that little light green thing to, in a sense, brainwash them into walking away from you. Here's the, I believe this is the one that actually makes the zombies shrink. I believe this is the one. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. See if it does it. I believe so. Yep, there it goes. See, it shrinks them to the point where they disintegrate and die. There's the tornado version of it. And this thing is essential, guys. Essential to the boss fights to absolutely get this. And guys, as always, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more wonderful zombies content. This thing, by the way, is pretty essential to knocking out that stupid little red vampire. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, again, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. And if you want some more tutorials on this Dead of the Night, including the main Easter egg, let me know in the description down below. I'm the Mattman98. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe, leave a like, follow my channel on Twitch, and I will see you guys in the next one right here inside the Matt Cave. And just so you guys know, there will be links in the description down below for all the other things I promised you, and also at the end of this video. I'll see you next video, guys. Peace out.